Roger John Madden with a note about telling the truth and having the voice of a prophet. Since I had my waking up experience 6 years ago, I've been saying that it opened up a prophet voice in me. I had my whole life been quite the truth teller. Everybody knew that I was the person in the room who would name the thing that nobody else wanted to name. Mostly that did not involve physical courage, although I did put myself in harm's way various times, but never had a fight. Was afraid of fighting. Since my experience 6 years ago, I'm not afraid of pretty much anything. And various ones of my friends think that my prophet voice is actually my asshole voice, and I've lost friends and family members over things I have said, most of which I stand behind to this day. I just downloaded Richard Rohr's book, The Tears of Things, Prophetic Voice for a Chaotic Time, something like that. And I want to use him as my litmus test to see if I'm on the right track. This morning in the cafeteria, there is a culture around the Salvation Army shelter where in the morning, the old hands gripe about how stupid and useless and irresponsible the young people are. They don't keep their shoes clean enough. That's disrespectful. They're working and they're not saving money. It's just what's the matter with kids today all over again. But this morning they got into a rant about capital punishment and people who deserve to be shot to death. So I couldn't resist. I was trying so hard to get out of there because I know that whole thing is no good for me. I run from it in the morning, but that one took me over the edge, and I said, God is the one who decides life and death. Humans have no right to do that. Capital punishment is murder. Oh, that set them off. So I said, we're about one of the few civilized countries that actually still has the death penalty. Name the other countries. So I looked it up on AI. United States, Japan, Singapore, Taiwan, that's it. That didn't stop him. And the guy in there who is not usually in there is basically the CEO of the whole organization here. And he says, I know when people deserve to be put to death. And I said, so you're God now. That's quite a promotion. Congratulations. And I walked out. Sometimes you got to. There are times you choose your battles. There are times to, I button my lips so often around here. But there are times that I think what I claim is that the voice for spirit, that God says, take a stand, Jack. Don't let that stand. That's cruel. That sends a message to everybody in the room that human life is cheap, that if we hate you, we will kill you. Don't let it stand. Say something. It's not always the best I can do, but it's the best I can do. Yeah. So be it.